I think we ultimately decided to go with Flegel's construction when our architect suggested his company. She had worked with him in the past and had a really good experience. And so she put forth his name initially, and then we went through the standard bidding process and just found Scott to be very professional, but also easy to talk to. I didn't feel like he was trying to oversell or undersell. I felt like he also kind of understood not just the project management side of a big project like this, but also the craftsmanship required to restore an old house, but then modernize it at the same time. So at the end of the whole process, we felt like he was definitely the way to go.
We actually had a chance to kind of, road test Scott before doing what turned out to be a much bigger project.
Yeah.
So we did kind of stage one of the remodel, and got to know Scott. That was the upstairs and the master bedroom. Relatively, we thought it was big at the time, but it was pretty modest compared to the structural work.
But we all moved into the basement for 5 months. So the 5 of us were, living in close quarters while Scott's team completely redid the upstairs and gave us a master bedroom and 2 walk-in closets and just revamped the whole living space upstairs. And so just seeing the way the team respected our space, like we lived in the house while it was being remodeled, that gave me a lot of confidence. So that was the first phase. And then the second phase was the main floor and basement floors. So integrating the 2 floors with a central staircase, that was one big item. Opening up several small rooms and a bathroom into one large open kitchen that had windows facing the backyard as opposed to the side yard. And then making a deck, access to the back. Those were the main things on this floor. And then the basement involved, digging down and making the basement into a proper living space with 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. The final chapter has been kind of the landscaping and
they've actually been great with that too.
Yeah.
Coordinating with the landscape architect and with the landscaper and helping to get the whole garden finished.
Yeah, because there's a lot of items where they both have to be involved, and these transition spaces require the contractors and the landscape architects to know what each other is thinking and stuff. So
I think the main thing that was different is that Scott didn't seem to us to be treating it like just a job.
Yeah.
He was really kind of invested from the beginning in the vision that we had for what we wanted in the end, and for making sure that we got there. So, and that was reflected really in the whole working relationship. He was very transparent about decisions that we were making that would have impact on cost and on timeline. So I think he communicated really well. He set expectations really well. So I think when there were changes in the scope of the project, we felt like we were on board because we knew what to expect. I think there weren't a lot of unknowns, and that's I think probably the biggest difference.
I would absolutely work with Flegel's construction again, and I can tell you that any of my friends who are about to embark on the process of remodeling, I've already been like an evangelist for Flegel's